Hi guys, my name is Karishma. I am a professional organizer. I help people deal with their daily clutter in their homes and offices and help them set effective organizing systems that actually last you a very long time and you don't rebound into a state of mess. Since we're all cooped up in our homes, I thought it would be the perfect time to introduce you all to the world of organization and help you live a lot more organized lives. So let's begin. Begin with what is personal to you, which is why we're going to start today with how do you organize your wardrobe. Your wardrobe essentially is the first thing or amongst the first things that you come in contact with when you wake up on a daily basis. I don't know how many of you have woken up 30 to 45 minutes early on an important day really, because you already anticipate an avalanche of clothes the minute you open your wardrobe, and you know you're not going to be able to find that one t-shirt or that one top or that one pair of trousers that you would really like to wear for this occasion. Opening up your wardrobe should feel like entering your favorite store, right? Where you don't know what not to wear. Not the other way around, where you're just scouting for something to get hold of that you could wear for that particular day. Your wardrobe is your personal brand, so you should have nothing in it that you don't like. Otherwise, what's the point of your own store? So I'm going to take you through the entire process step by step, and if you pretty much follow this, I think the entire process of doing your wardrobe is going to be a lot easier and not as daunting a task really. So step number one, you take everything out, like empty your entire cupboard out. It gives you perspective. It gives you perspective into how much you really have. Also, what happens over time is that you get so used to putting certain things in a particular place that you don't know any better. So once you take everything out, then you're able to start off on a clean slate. You're able to see, okay, maybe I was doing this wrong. Maybe this will work better on this shelf, or this will work better when I hang it. So it's very important for you to just take everything out, like leave no man out, all of them out on your bed. Step number two, begin categorizing. Now take that entire mountain of clothes and start segregating it by category. Put all your tops together in one corner of the bed, or if they take the entire bed, so be it. Put all your tops together, put all your trousers together, put all your, you can further categorize that as well, like casual tops on this side, formal tops on this side, summer dresses on this side, party dresses on this side. Categorize the way you normally wear your clothes, right? Which brings us to the third step, which is decluttering. The decluttering session is really important because the main idea being you don't want to organize what really needs to exit. And through this process, you're going to realize that there's so many things that are just lying in your wardrobe that you never really wear, which you didn't even know existed, which if they exited you wouldn't miss them at all. So it's a step closer to having your dream wardrobe where you love everything. Before you begin the decluttering process, there's something that I want to just tell you so that you understand the philosophy with which you're going to start this. For a moment, just for a moment, imagine everything that came out of your wardrobe as animate objects, right? Now, just picture your life without a purpose. You would all be roaming around like headless chicken. At the same time, all these clothes that have come out of your wardrobe, they also have a purpose. That shirt that is lying around for the last 5 years that you haven't worn has a purpose. It has only one purpose, which is to be worn. So if you through this process realize that you are keeping a lot of clothes in your wardrobe from achieving their life purpose, be kind and let them go, right? Because they'll find another home, they'll find another person who actually cherishes it, who loves to wear it. With some things in your wardrobe, you just know that you love it and you love to wear it, and you don't want it to go anywhere. So the next set of questions or statements that I'm going to make are going to help you with the ones you're iffy about. First one being the classic Marie Kondo style of, does this spark joy? What does she mean when she says, does this spark joy? Just to do a test, get something and hold something that you really love in your wardrobe. That's a no-brainer. So hold it in your hands and you will automatically feel it's like the atoms in your body are rising, because you know that you love that particular thing. If it's a scarf, if it's a sweater, if it's a top, you're going to love just seeing it, and just the picture of you wearing it in your head makes you happy. So that's a clear tell of this sparks joy. Now when you pick something else up and you feel very blah about it and you feel nothing, you feel absolutely nothing, and it is there only because it is there, that is a tell for something that does not spark joy. So do the spark joy test, see how it goes for you. If the spark joy test does not work for you, there are a bunch of other questions that you can fall back on, which I will be sharing with you. Ask yourself, if you lost it, would you buy it again? When you're not sure about something, if this were to get lost sometime, would I pay again to buy it at its original price? Another question to ask yourself is, when was the last time you wore it? Was it any time in the last 6 months? Did you happen to wear it? Chances are, if you haven't worn it in the last 6 months, you will actually not land up wearing it again. Another very important question is, does it make you feel comfortable? Is it a comfortable piece of clothing or shoes or anything for that matter? I personally have ditched heels and I have 2 pairs of heels, because when you're comfortable in a particular piece of clothing, it exudes confidence. You automatically feel uplifted, you automatically feel like you can take on the world. If you have an outfit that does not make you feel like that, it's a clear tell that probably it does not belong in your wardrobe. Another thing to ask yourself is this in a good condition? Is it torn? Is the button off? Do you love it enough to get it fixed? Because we are all creatures of laziness. We are all creatures of, okay, I'll do this someday. Categorize a little bit of what you're decluttering as well, because you can make yourself one, I'm going to donate this. You can make one, I'm going to get this fixed, because you really want it back in your life. Be honest with yourself at that point. If you are not going to get it fixed, then you'd rather let somebody else have it, because they will fix it and they will wear it. So another pile to make could be, I'm going to fix this pile. You might want to keep another pile for, maybe not donate, they're all clothes in good condition and maybe your friends would like it or your family would like it. You can give one to them. In the case of no answer, despite all these questions that you ask yourself, I would say just let it go, because when you're sure that you want something, the answer is loud and clear. So if you're not sure about something and you've asked yourself all these questions and you're still not getting an answer, it mostly means you don't want it. While you're deciding what to keep and what to let go of, inevitably you're going to come across some things that were given to you by a loved one. You probably have that dress that your boyfriend gave you, and I don't know if your boyfriend is still there in your life or not there, but that dress is 2 sizes smaller and you don't fit into it anymore. In those cases, give it away. Because the truth is that your love for somebody does not lie in an object. It lies in the memory of it. It lies in the experience you had when you wore it at that time. So if it does not fit you, you let it go. In the case of some sentimental items that really have no use around the house anymore, but they just mean a lot to you, I would suggest keeping them in places where you can see them, right? Because the only idea of keeping something sentimental is it actually transports you back into time and takes you back into that place or the feeling you got when you received it or when you used it or something of that sort. So I would suggest keeping it handy, keeping it around, decorating your place with it. If it's a scarf, let it hang by your cupboard, put it to some use. Like I'll show you what I did, right? This that you see here is a key, and I lost the zip of this kit that I have, and I put this key out here. This key has sentimental value for me. It was the key of my first flat, and I don't live in that flat anymore, but I have the key, and it was my first flat in Bombay, and I didn't want to throw it. I didn't want to throw it at any cost. So I use that kit every day, and I open it with that key. So I see it every day, and I feel like, okay, it transports me back into that flat for just that moment, and it feels nice. It sparks joy for me, so I do it. Once you're done with decluttering, it's going to be a lot easier now for you to see how much of what you have. One thing that I always suggest is that keep what you wear the most in the most accessible shelves. I would put my winter wear in the most inaccessible shelf in my cupboard, or probably even behind if I have a lot of depth. So I'll probably take a basket, or I'll take one of those organizers, and I will push it behind and take it out only when time comes. A lot of people ask me, right, that how do I decide what to hang and what to fold? So the thing is that clothes that need to be hung will normally tell you themselves. In the case of ever try to fold a coat, it's cringeworthy. It's almost like the coat is screaming out to you and telling you that I am meant to be hung, right? So you'll feel that with a lot of clothes. You'll feel that with a lot of fabrics. Like when you try to fold a silk, it doesn't feel right. Hang whatever you feel needs to be hung. Other than that, if you need to decide what needs to be hung, take a call on what do you hate folding. So say for example, I hate folding my shirts and I'm not a big fan of it. In that case, I will try and do my cupboard up, and I access them a lot. So in that way, I will do my cupboard up in a way where I will hang all my tops so that I don't have to fold them again. So see what works for you. It's very, very subjective. You can make a lot more space possible in your cupboard by embracing vertical storage. IKEA has some great organizers that you can make use of. In the case of you not having enough drawers, use a lot of baskets. Shoe boxes make for great organizers. If you don't have enough shelves, there are a lot of these suspended shelves that come there, and they're made out of cloth, so you can actually wash them. So there's a full range of organizers out there that you can actually make use of in your cupboards. S-hooks are great when you're trying to, hang your bags or make more space with your hangers, and there's a whole gamut of things out there. So try and see what works best for you. Embrace the KonMari method of folding. It is a lifesaver. The idea when you are trying to just fit everything in your cupboard should be that you should be able to see everything in one glance. Try not to hide things underneath, which is when the KonMari fold really comes into play. Try to make it all in a way where you can see everything in one. You don't have to go digging in anywhere to find anything. Once you're through this, your cupboard probably looks like a dream right now, and you'd want to live in it probably. But the most important part now is that you have to maintain your cupboard. The only rule for maintaining any cupboard or any space once it is organized is simple: put things back where they belong. That's the only thing you have to do. Make it a point, make it a golden rule if possible, to never crumple anything and just shove it back into your wardrobe. We all go through that phase of, I don't have time for this, I cannot put it back into my wardrobe right now, so I'm just gonna dump it and go away, right? In order to avoid this, I tell every client of mine to do this, which is get a dumping bag. I'll just simulate it for you. I have a party to go to at night, and I am a girl, so I go through that thing of, oh my god, what do I wear, what do I wear, what do I wear? Despite loving everything in your wardrobe, because we're girls, we'll still be spoiled for, is this better for this occasion, or is this better for this occasion? Irrespective, you do your thing, you be a girl, but you're going to land up with quite a few clothes on the bed because you were just trying them on and you weren't feeling that color today, and you just weren't feeling that outfit today, so you don't want to wear it. Which is perfectly okay. You are late, just put on your heels, take those clothes and put it in the dumping bag. Not the laundry bag, put it in the dumping bag. What this does is that when you come back, psychologically, you only have that bag to clear out. as compared to, oh my god, I think my entire cupboard is a mess, I don't know what I did that night. Make it a golden rule that anything that does not belong in its proper position in the wardrobe does not go back in the wardrobe. Bye bye, stay safe, stay at home, do not venture out. I wish you all sorted lives.